Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. For those that are new, my name is Victoria and we are currently doing 31 days of Halloween. I've been having so much fun. I was originally just going to do a 1920s black and white look, but as I was trying to plan it out in my head, I kind of thought it'd be cool to do like a 2020 look on one side and then kind of go into that 1920s on the other side. So that's my plan for today. All right, let's get started. So I've already done my eyebrow how I would normally do it here and now in the year 2020. So I want the 2020 side to be pretty colorful just because the rest of my face is going to be in black and white. So I'm going to be using the Ice Cream Dream palette from Glamlite. I've absolutely been loving this palette and finding any reason to use it really, but it's also so versatile, so it's kind of doing that for me. So the first shade that I'm going to go in with is the shade Peanut Butter. Just blending that all out into my crease and outer corner. Now I'm going to deepen up my crease with the shade Chocolate. Now I'm going to go ahead and cut my crease. Now I'm going to take the shade Pumpkin. Now the shade Black Cherry. And just lightly blending that into that pumpkin color. Now going in with more of that chocolate brown on the outer corner. Now for my inner corner, I'm going to use the shade Salted Caramel. And I'm going to use the shade French Vanilla on my brow bone. Okay, now I am going to do a winged liner. Okay, now I'm going to start drawing the line of where I want the two to separate, the two looks. So I think I'm going to go right along here and down. I've already kind of started drawing. This is, I'm just going to be using an eyebrow pencil at first. Just lightly, does not need to be perfect. Pretty happy with that. Now I'm gonna start doing my foundation on this side, and I'm gonna use like an eyeshadow brush just to get that precision along the lines, or the line. Now I'm basically just going to do as much as I can of what my normal routine would be, like concealer, a little bit of bronzer, some highlight, maybe a little bit of blush. And it's okay if I go over, I can always just kind of clean up that edge. Now for my lower lash line, I'm going to take Black Cherry and also a little bit of that chocolate just on the outer corner of my lower lash line. And then just feathering all of that out. Now I'm going to connect those two shades and that Salted Caramel with a little bit more of that Salted Caramel. Now I'm going to apply lashes to this side. And I'm gonna use the Chocolate Taco lashes, the ones that were a part of the Ice Cream Dream collection from Glamlite. Okay, now this side is pretty much done. Now I'm gonna take a bunch of white face paint completely all over this side of my face. And I'm using my Mehron Now this face paint is water activated, so if you're blending it with a sponge and it's a little bit too wet, it will start to kind of move it around on your face or kind of pick it up again. I kind of already made that mistake and I have a little bit of patchiness because of it, but it's okay, we're just gonna make it work. Okay, now I'm going to lightly set it with a translucent setting powder. Now I'm going to take a black liquid liner and define the edge. Okay, now I'm going to draw in like a very, very thin eyebrow using black eyeliner. I'm going to start going in with some grays. So I'm just using this middle shade in the Natasha Denona Glam palette. And I'm going to use that to kind of start contouring. And I really want like a cheekbone to be defined. So I'm going to kind of go up right here. I'm also going to start going in a little bit with a black eyeshadow. I'm going to use the black shadow in the Anastasia Prism palette. Kind of blending downwards. And I'm just taking the black with this one. I'm not going in with that gray. And a lot of this is just going to be a lot of blending. Now I'm going to kind of start to do the eyeshadow, and I'm just going to take that black. Where my actual eyebrow is, that's where I'm going to kind of create like the crease. Now I'm going to take a silver shimmer, and I'm just going to use one in the Natasha Denona Glam palette. I'm going to use this one right here. Just really blending it along my natural eyebrow. Now I'm taking a silver pressed glitter from the Hit the Lights palette from Morphe. This one here. And I'm going to apply that where I applied that silver shimmer. Okay, now I'm going to take a highlight from the Anastasia Nicole Guerrero collaboration palette. And I'm going to take the Forever Lit, which is like that blue silvery highlight. Just kind of buffing that into that contour area. Now I'm going to take a black eyeshadow directly under my eye. Mostly focusing on the outer corner. Now going very close to the lash line on top with the liquid liner. I'm going to take that same highlight that I used for my cheekbones, and I'm going to use that on the inner corner of my eye. Kind of just lightly bringing that underneath too, just to kind of give all of my skin a little bit of a glow. Slightly taking whatever was left of that black and kind of just shading in natural contours of my face. Now I want my lips to be very cartoon-like, so I'm going to draw them in using the black eyeliner. And And we're done. I'm just kidding. Now we're gonna fill them in. And I'm gonna use black face paint for that. Now I'm going to apply lashes on this side, but before I do that, I am actually going to add a gray contact. Now I'm going to add those little pieces of the lashes to my bottom lash line, and I just kind of like cut a teeny tiny little piece, and I bent the end of it so it'll hold a little bit better. I'm gonna add one more right around here. Let that eyelash glue dry. One last thing, I'm going to shade in a little bit along the edge just so it looks a little bit more three-dimensional rather than just a very solid line. And I'm just gonna take a little bit of that black. Taking a little bit of my normal shade concealer and clean up the other edge, the other side of the edge. Now I am tempted to add a white liner. However, I have a lot going on around my eye right now, especially with contact, and I don't know if it can handle it. So I'm just gonna leave it alone, I think. Now I'm just gonna pin this side of my hair up, and that will complete the look. And this is the finished look. I also added a little beauty mark there just to give it a little oomph. I kind of just pinned up my hair as best as I could on this side. If I had more time, I'd probably do like pin curls, and on this side I just have my hair like I naturally would have it. In retrospect, I probably would have blocked out my eyebrows rather than just going over them with paint. But other than that, I am pretty happy with how it turned out. But let me know what you guys think. I want to hear your thoughts. And if you have any suggestions or anything else you guys want to see for the 31 days of Halloween, definitely let me know in the comments. Got plenty more looks to do. I've already gotten a few, and I'm working on getting everything together for those looks, and I'm super excited about it. And that is all for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.